Ah, this is interesting, Robert. It's every time we talk about this with someone, we get a different angle on it, and yours is an even better angle.
Yeah.
Um, is there something that you're looking for? Like you're obviously using the content a lot. Is there anything in the content that you would like to see done in the generic section of it? Is there more that you want to see? Like what's missing in your mind?
The only thing that's missing in my mind is I think we've already covered what's missing in my mind. I'm trying to think, well, again, more specifically and more advanced stuff on what I could suggest. The same as what everyone else suggests. More manufacturers would be great, and obviously integration, Revit Light. But
Okay. Is there enough plumbing fixtures? Are there enough wall and roof content? Is there anything particularly that you would like QARC Revit to consider?
As wide of a
in generic,
as possible.
as wide as possible.
As much as possible when it comes to you know, even things like structural elements. If there could be something along the lines of how you can put structural joists and these kind of things, if the materials are already on there, you can have the option to say like, oh, okay, I want, you know, this kind of timber as this structural element. It would be great to have that kind of integration.
Okay, we already have some structural elements. They're not real structure in terms of Revit. They're more architectural versions of structure, like trusses and joists and bearers.
Yeah.
But from your experience, would you like us to go down the path of having real structural content?
Absolutely, because then you wouldn't just be branching into the architecture; you'd be branching into the communication and integration with engineers and, you know, structural engineers and all this kind of stuff.
So would you see a benefit in that from another reason? We've noticed that there's very few engineers actually in the world using Revit properly. Would you see us going down the path of structure being useful for engineers?
Absolutely. It would encourage the what's the word, interoperability
Yes.
between the different fields in the industry, because I feel, based on my experience, those that haven't switched over, and there's not many who have, there's a bit of the hesitation behind the whole, we'll have to do everything again. You know, all our blocks are already here, why would we have to create it again?
Okay. So do you think QARC for Revit is a good way for someone to transition from AutoCAD into Revit?
Absolutely. I think it's the perfect way to do it.
Why do you think that, Robert, in particular? Like, you were very quick to answer that.
Because it's just a lot faster. It's a lot simpler for those people who, for example, are new to Revit and they don't understand how to create a family or a component or structural component that well yet. They can get a good starting point with using this system.
Do you like that? Sorry?
They can continue transitioning and improve their skills through this.
Do you like the ability to drag and drop system families?
Yeah, it's great.
It's kind of unique, isn't it?
It's brilliant. It reminds me of Twinmotion and Lumion, and the way with LiveLink, how you can drag and drop. You know, you bring something into SketchUp and then it will update it automatically on LiveLink on Lumion. It reminds me of that.
We haven't heard that before. That's quite fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, we spent quite a bit of time and effort making that happen, and we made the Revit API Respond, which was a challenge in itself. So we're quite pleased that it works. Did you know that there's things like text, hatches, dimensions in the browser as well?
No, I didn't. I've been concentrating more on doors and windows and this kind of stuff at the moment.
Well, we've managed to, dimensions are a system family. because they can only be created within a project, just like usually walls, floors and roofs. So we've got a whole bunch of other things like that and stairs, all of which are project based. And so our QARC for Revit has the ability to go way beyond just what we think of as system families. You'll have to have a look.
Yeah, I definitely will. Yeah,
I'll do that, because that can introduce, as you say, students can then take that knowledge to their own jobs or to their own future employer, saying, look, we've got all this.
Well, that's exactly it. That's the thing that I'm finding of most benefit in my teaching practice is it's just so much easier to show the difference between something that's right and not right through a drag and drop system.
So, Robert, you just mentioned teaching. Are you showing your students QARC for Revit?
Some of the students have already gone on board with it, and some of them are still using Revit City, and I'm pointing them towards more accurate stuff.
Oh, that's good to know. At least they'll have something that's correct.
Well, it's that thing where if you tag a door, if it's already set correctly, like what this system gives you, then you don't have to go through and change it later. But if you pull something from Revit City, there's a good chance you're going to have to change it later.
Yes,
and
because
a lot of students.
Because Robert, the lecturer, is going to say, Mr. or Mrs. Student, you didn't get that right. Go fix it.
Exactly. Yeah. And it just ends up taking more time.
And they don't have that much time because they've got to get the next assignment done.
Yep. They got less time than people in the industry.
Yeah. Which the industry is no different either. You know, if you make a mistake, you've got to fix it. And then before you know it, the next job's is not being done. And
yeah, exactly.
So, thank you, Robert. You can close off now and go off and have a fun day.
Will do.
And thank you so much for this. You've been a star interviewee.
Thanks.
All right. See you, Robert.
See you later.
Bye.